Listen, you gotta stop acting like you don't know what you know. Stop acting like you don't see what you see. Stop acting like that thing, that person, that situation doesn't give you a rumbling in your gut that reveals the absolute truth.
What Oprah was offering me at the time, I didn't think I was worthy of. So I had to blow it up, and I did.
What I accept is that you knew what you were doing when you walked into that room and that you had the intention to force our hand. Absolutely not.
In a shocking turn
In a
of
surprising twist, life coach and spiritual teacher Iyanla Vanzant has come forward with revelations about her strained relationship with Oprah Winfrey. Once believed to be close collaborators, Iyanla's recent statements have cast a shadow over their friendship. She has hinted at deeper issues, pointing to Oprah's connections with controversial figures and troubling incidents. Among these disturbing events at Oprah's South African girls' school and alleged links to high-profile scandals in Hollywood involving people like Diddy Combs. Iyanla's words have reignited old controversies that Oprah has largely kept out of the public eye. So, what exactly did Iyanla reveal, and why could it threaten Oprah's long-standing position as a media icon? To understand this, we need to explore their history and the tension that has simmered beneath the surface for years. Iyanla's revelations suggest that her fallout with Oprah was not just professional, but deeply personal, hinting at betrayals and power dynamics that are now coming to light. Iyanla Vanzant was once a rising star in the media world, closely associated with Oprah's empire. She appeared frequently on Asterisk, the Oprah Winfrey Show Asterisk, and was a trusted figure in Oprah's circle. Many saw her as a protégé who was destined for greatness. However, their relationship took a turn when Iyanla sought her own platform. At the height of her career in the late 1990s, Iyanla was offered her own television show by another network. Before accepting, she approached Oprah's team, hoping for support, or perhaps a similar opportunity within Oprah's network. But Oprah's team declined, leaving Iyanla with no choice but to pursue the external offer. This decision led to a significant rift between the two women. Oprah reportedly felt betrayed, interpreting Iyanla's move as disloyal. The fallout was swift and severe, with Iyanla essentially blacklisted from Oprah's circle. This professional estrangement lasted for over a decade and significantly impacted Iyanla's career. Her show struggled, and she faced personal hardships, including financial instability and the loss of her daughter. During this time, Oprah offered no public support, which many found surprising given her reputation for empowering women, especially women of color. The silence from Oprah's camp raised eyebrows. Some critics have long speculated that Oprah only supports other Black women when it serves her image. Iyanla's story has added fuel to this narrative, suggesting that once her rising star threatened Oprah's dominance, their relationship soured. Iyanla herself has alluded to feeling abandoned during her most challenging moments, a stark contrast to the public perception of Oprah as a mentor and champion of others. Iyanla eventually returned to Oprah's fold years later when she was invited to host Asterisk Iyanla, Fix My Life Asterisk, on the Oprah Winfrey Network, OWN. The show was a success, showcasing Iyanla's skills as a life coach and spiritual guide. However, their reconciliation was not without its complications. When Iyanla returned to Asterisk, the Oprah Winfrey Show Asterisk, for a candid interview, the conversation felt more like a public airing of grievances than a heartfelt reunion. Oprah framed the discussion as a chance to clear the air, but many viewers felt that Iyanla was pushed into taking the blame for their fallout. During the interview, Iyanla admitted to feeling misunderstood. She explained how her decision to take the external offer had been misinterpreted as a power play, when in reality, she was simply seizing an opportunity. She recalled Oprah's parting words, "Bless you, go forward," which she had mistakenly taken as a dismissal rather than a sincere wish for her success. This misunderstanding fueled years of resentment and miscommunication, ultimately derailing their partnership. The interview was positioned as a moment of closure, but some critics argue it served more as a way for Oprah to reassert control over the narrative. By framing Iyanla's actions as mistakes, Oprah subtly shifted the focus away from her own role in the fallout. Iyanla's vulnerability on national television may have been intended as a gesture of reconciliation, but it also highlighted the power imbalance between the two women. Beyond their personal issues, Iyanla's recent comments have raised questions about Oprah's broader connections in the entertainment industry. She has hinted at Oprah's ties to powerful men who have faced serious allegations, including Diddy, Harvey Weinstein, and Jeffrey Epstein. These associations have led to speculation about how much Oprah knew and whether she turned a blind eye to their actions. For years, Oprah's image as a benevolent media mogul shielded her from scrutiny. However, Iyanla's revelations have prompted a reevaluation of Oprah's legacy, with some questioning whether her alliances were always in the best interest of the vulnerable people she claimed to support. Iyanla's remarks about Oprah's connection to Diddy are particularly noteworthy. Diddy, who has faced multiple scandals, including recent allegations of abuse, is rumored to have had a complex relationship with Oprah. Iyanla has suggested that Oprah's ties to Diddy and other controversial figures could be part of the reason their friendship soured. These claims, while unverified, have added a layer of intrigue to an already complicated narrative. The fallout from these revelations has been significant. Oprah, once considered untouchable, now finds herself under increased scrutiny. While she has not directly responded to Iyanla's claims, the silence speaks volumes. In an era where accountability is more important than ever, even figures as powerful as Oprah are not immune to criticism. Iyanla's journey, marked by triumphs and setbacks, serves as a reminder of the complexities of success in the entertainment industry. Her rise and fall highlight the challenges faced by those who operate within powerful networks. Despite the setbacks, Iyanla has continued to build her brand, using her platform to help others navigate their own struggles. The dynamics between Oprah and Iyanla reveal the often hidden tensions behind public personas. While Oprah has been celebrated for her ability to uplift others, Iyanla's story suggests that this support comes with conditions. As more details emerge, it becomes clear that their relationship was far more complicated than the public ever knew. In the end, Iyanla's revelations are about more than just her personal experience. They touch on broader issues of power, loyalty, and accountability in the media industry. Whether this marks a turning point in Oprah's legacy remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: Iyanla's voice has sparked a conversation that is long overdue. The only time Iyanla Vanzant had previously spoken about her fallout with Oprah Winfrey was during an interview with Michelle Martin on *, Tell Me More *. In that conversation, Iyanla provided a different perspective on their relationship, suggesting that as a rising protégé, she had failed to demonstrate the level of loyalty expected of her. Reflecting on the experience, she admitted, "As a protégé, loyalty is expected, and I didn't show that." She further acknowledged that if she had stayed within Oprah's circle, she might have faced similar loyalty expectations, possibly even with someone like Barbara Walters. Referencing Star Jones' fallout from *, The View *. This insight hinted at the complexities of mentorship and the unspoken rules that govern such relationships in powerful circles. Iyanla's remarks suggest that Oprah expected unwavering loyalty, even if it meant holding back someone's career growth. Many fans believe that this expectation was the main reason Oprah cut ties with Iyanla so easily. According to an insider, Oprah allegedly demanded a public apology from Iyanla, driven by a fear of being overshadowed by other talented and respected Black women. The insider claimed that Oprah expects those women to stay in line and praise her, and when they don't, they face consequences. Some fans have expressed sympathy for Iyanla, describing how she seemed to humble herself, asking Oprah for another chance as if seeking her favor. This has led to growing speculation that Oprah uses her influence to maintain control over others, particularly within the Black community. Critics argue that her actions reveal a more calculating side to her public persona, one that prioritizes her own position and image over genuine mentorship or support. This perspective gains traction when looking at Oprah's interactions with other high-profile Black women. One notable example is her encounter with Toni Braxton, an R&B superstar whose career was soaring, before a series of setbacks plunged her into financial and personal struggles. Toni faced bankruptcy, health issues, and a steep career decline, which left her far from the spotlight she once dominated. Many fans have questioned whether her appearance on Asterisk, the Oprah Winfrey Show Asterisk, played a role in her downward spiral. When Toni Braxton appeared on Oprah's show, she expected empathy and support. Instead, Oprah's questions were unexpectedly blunt and critical. One of the most pointed moments came when Oprah asked if Toni took responsibility for her financial troubles. Toni admitted she did, saying, 100%. However, the tone of the interview left Toni visibly shaken. Toni's career began with a meteoric rise in the late 1980s. Her soulful voice and timeless hits quickly made her an R&B icon. Beyond her music, she became a household name through the reality show Asterisk. Braxton Family Values Asterisk, which offered fans an inside look at her family dynamics. Despite her impressive career, Toni's journey was filled with challenges. Declaring bankruptcy was a particularly tough moment for her, exposing her to public scrutiny and industry pressures. On Asterisk, the Oprah Winfrey Show Asterisk, Toni expected to share her side of the story and gain some understanding. Instead, she faced harsh questioning. Oprah didn't shy away from addressing Toni's spending habits, even pointing out her reported purchase of luxury items like Gucci flatware. Oprah remarked, "I've heard you have Gucci flatware, whereas I, Oprah Winfrey, do not own Gucci flatware." Toni recalled feeling humiliated and belittled by the comment, which left her questioning the support she thought she would receive from Oprah. Toni later described Oprah's demeanor as unexpectedly harsh, saying, "She was so freaking mean to me. I was in shock." Having admired Oprah for years, Toni was taken aback by the critical tone of the interview. It became clear that the experience had deeply affected her, leaving her feeling small and insignificant. This wasn't an isolated incident. Oprah's interactions with other celebrities have also raised eyebrows, particularly in cases where her relationships shifted over time. One such example is her connection to Michael Jackson. In 1993, Michael welcomed Oprah to his Neverland Ranch for an exclusive interview, which boosted both of their profiles. However, after Michael's death, Oprah's stance changed dramatically. She publicly supported Wade Robson and James Safechuck, two men who accused Michael of abuse, despite their earlier sworn testimony that he had not harmed them. Oprah's shift drew significant criticism, with some accusing her of turning against Michael to align with the broader #MeToo movement. Monique, another outspoken critic, publicly called out Oprah for tarnishing Michael's legacy. Fans who remembered Oprah's close association with Michael were quick to express their disappointment, questioning her motives. Oprah defended her actions, explaining that she was shedding light on patterns of manipulation often used by abusers. She framed her support of Robson and Safechuck as part of a broader effort to address abuse in the entertainment industry. However, her actions didn't end there. In 2012, Oprah conducted a highly publicized interview with Michael Jackson's daughter, Paris. While the interview was framed as a way to give Paris a platform, many felt it was exploitative, using Michael's family turmoil for ratings. This pattern of behavior has led to growing scrutiny of Oprah's interactions with public figures, particularly those within the Black community. While she has undeniably helped launch the careers of many, including Dr. Phil and Dr. Oz, her handling of relationships with some Black celebrities has sparked debate about her true intentions. Critics argue that Oprah's support comes with strings attached, and when those strings are cut, the fallout can be severe. Iyanla Vanzant's story is just one example of this dynamic. Her rise and fall in Oprah's orbit reflect the challenges of navigating relationships in the entertainment industry, where loyalty and power often clash. Despite her setbacks, Iyanla has continued to build her own brand, helping countless people through her spiritual teachings and life coaching. In the end, these stories reveal the complexities behind Oprah's carefully curated public image. While she is celebrated for her philanthropy and empowerment of others, the experiences of Iyanla, Tony, Braxton, and others suggest a more complicated narrative. The expectations of loyalty, the power dynamics, and the fallout from perceived betrayals paint a picture of a woman fiercely protective of her legacy. As more voices come forward, the conversation about Oprah's role in these stories continues to evolve. Whether these revelations will have a lasting impact on her legacy remains uncertain. However, they highlight the importance of examining the power structures within media and the entertainment industry, where even the most celebrated figures are not immune to criticism. A group of fans noticed what they saw as a big contradiction in Oprah's actions. They circulated a letter pointing out the irony of the situation. The letter highlighted that Oprah, who had spent years questioning Michael Jackson's character and even hinting at him being a child abuser, was now relying on his children to save her struggling network. The fans referred to her famous 1993 interview with Michael, which had played a huge role in boosting her global fame and bringing in millions of viewers to her show. However, when allegations against Michael resurfaced, they felt Oprah quickly turned against him, passing judgment even before the courts had a say. The letter accused Oprah of being hypocritical. It pointed out that while she once presented herself as someone who stood up for children, she was now, in their eyes, exploiting Michael's grieving family for ratings. The fans expressed deep disappointment and anger, seeing her actions as a cynical attempt to use the Jackson family's pain to benefit her network. They felt it was shameful and contradictory for Oprah to distance herself from Michael when it suited her, despite previously benefiting from his fame. Adding to the controversy, fans called out what they saw as a double standard. They questioned why Oprah had been relatively silent about Harvey Weinstein, a powerful Hollywood figure accused of similar crimes. This silence was especially noticeable since Oprah had been vocal in other cases. Monique, a comedian and actress, even wrote an open letter to Oprah, accusing her of treating people differently depending on their race. In her letter, Monique referenced an interview Oprah did on *CBS This Morning where Oprah spoke about finding a silver lining in the Weinstein situation. Monique questioned why Oprah seemed to offer a more forgiving perspective on Weinstein while being critical of others accused of similar actions. Monique also pointed out how Oprah hosted the controversial Leaving Neverland documentary, which featured two men accusing Michael Jackson of abuse. This, Monique argued, was a stark contrast to Oprah's quiet approach toward Weinstein's accusers. Oprah's involvement in a documentary about the women who accused Weinstein didn't go unnoticed, adding fuel to the debate about her seemingly inconsistent approach to such issues. The tension between Monique and Oprah didn't stop there. At the Oscars, when Monique won an award for her role in *Precious*, some observers noticed Oprah's reaction. As Monique received a standing ovation, Oprah appeared less than enthusiastic, which sparked speculation. Many believed Oprah might have felt overshadowed given her role as an executive producer on the film. Later that year, Oprah surprised Monique by suggesting that her brother, Gerald, appear on *The Oprah Winfrey Show* to publicly apologize for his past actions that had caused Monique deep personal trauma. Monique made it clear she didn't want her brother on the show. Oprah initially assured her that her wishes would be respected. However, Oprah went ahead and aired the episode, not only featuring Gerald, but also including Monique's parents. This deeply personal family matter was discussed on national television without Monique's consent, leaving her hurt and betrayed. This incident marked a turning point in their relationship. Many people criticized Oprah for bringing such a sensitive topic to light against Monique's wishes, calling it an unnecessary and exploitative move. Similarly, Michael Jackson's family expressed their disappointment in Oprah, accusing her of betrayal. They felt her decision to side with his accusers in * leaving Neverland * was a complete reversal of the support she had once shown him. Despite these controversies, Oprah has managed to maintain her public image. She's used her influence to steer through criticisms and often turned challenges into opportunities. However, recent revelations from Iyanla Vanzant about their strained relationship have reignited public scrutiny. Some are beginning to question if Oprah's carefully built persona is starting to crack. Oprah's ambitious project of opening a girls' school in South Africa initially received widespread praise. It was seen as a bold move to provide education and opportunities to underprivileged girls. However, over time, several disturbing incidents cast a shadow on the school's reputation. Not long after the academy opened, reports surfaced about a tragic discovery involving a student. Soon after, other controversies emerged, including allegations of misconduct among staff. One of the most serious incidents involved a staff member who was accused of inappropriate behavior towards multiple students. This deeply alarmed the public and raised questions about the safety and well-being of the girls at the school. In response, Oprah promised a thorough investigation and vowed to prioritize the students' safety. However, when the staff member was eventually cleared of charges, it led to rumors and criticism. Some speculated that Oprah's influence might have affected the outcome, though there was no solid evidence to support these claims. The school, once hailed as a sanctuary for learning and growth, became the center of troubling stories. One particularly shocking event involved the discovery of an unresponsive newborn on the school grounds, fueling speculation about deeper issues within the academy. Comedian Trevor Noah later joked about the situation, highlighting the irony of the school's $50 million cost and its luxurious facilities, but pointing out the lack of proper oversight in its staffing. Rumors also began circulating about some graduates disappearing after leaving the school. These unsettling reports added to public concern, while Oprah's intention behind the academy was undoubtedly noble. These incidents painted a complex picture of the institution. People were especially troubled given Oprah's own history of overcoming personal challenges and abuse. Some questioned how such serious issues could occur under her watch. Despite the school's state-of-the-art facilities and Oprah's high-profile involvement, the ongoing controversies have left many wondering if more could have been done to prevent these incidents. Critics argue that the focus on creating an elite institution may have overlooked the importance of ensuring a safe and supportive environment for the students. Over the years, these controversies have continued to spark debate. For some, it's difficult to reconcile these incidents with Oprah's public image as a champion of social causes. Her influence and power have often made it challenging for the public to get clear answers, leaving many questions unresolved. Ultimately, the incidents surrounding Oprah's school, her relationships with figures like Monique and Michael Jackson, and her responses to various controversies raise important questions. While she remains one of the most influential figures in media, these events show that even those at the top are not immune to criticism. The complexities of power, loyalty, and accountability continue to shape the narrative around Oprah, leaving the public to grapple with a more nuanced view of her legacy.